Waiting for Cruel-Eye. Cruel-Eye is here. Please don't wait for me. Accept me now. Accept me now. No. Live. Please, am I... Hello? Thank you. Now it should... live. No, it doesn't. Hold on. Hold on. Speak, speak, so I can hear myself. Hello, hello. Now it's good. No, not community. Chat filter. All messages. Okay. Oh my God. See, if I had good anything. Hold on. I need to... Okay. This holder is a little bit unfortunate. Okay. All right. Let us draw the majesty, finally. At last. I am never getting my headphones out of this phone again, and everyone is testing me this week. Yesterday, I almost killed 2 men, and now... It's fine. It's fine now. I'm not touching anything. I'm just drawing. I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching anything, except for the drawing. Hello. Finally, I'm going to fix everything later. Also, I should probably, hold on, delete, no, hold on, cancel, edit. Can I copy the description? Yes, I can. It doesn't let me. Okay, and now it stopped working. Can I just fucking have a break in my life? Can everything stop torturing me for a second, for a minute? Can I just enjoy anything, or is life just an entire circle of torment and yeah? Why am I even asking that? Of course it is. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hello. You two are going through being eaten by Amit and back with me. Hello. I need coffee, hold on. Oh. Hello. Oh my God, the everything is just all over the place, and I am just I have a good time with them, and then fucking every time I want to do something with people around me, it just I become homicidal. Not now, yesterday, but often. Hello. Yeah, I'm just drawing today, which I haven't drawn since I drew Sirena for Gortober. So yeah, if I put this down a little bit, can you see? Yes, and if I go in, I do not reckon you can see me, but I think you can see this fairly well. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, is my brightness... It's fine, stop touching it. Okay. Yes, it is. It's always nice to have a sermon, if the sermon doesn't make me give up before I even have it. So yeah, let me just sit like an abnormal person first. Hold on. Okay. I'm here. Do I move this a little bit like this? Maybe. Okay. Stop moving. Is it fine like this? I should have just not done anything and just drawn in my own time, but I didn't. because I wanted to do a sermon for some reason, because it's the Father in me, and now I'm suffering because of the Father in me. But hey, isn't that my entire life? Oh, okay. But hey, this morning, the cats were, I don't know what, Foxy was just wreaking havoc in the bathroom. And he's just, every time he starts wreaking havoc in the morning, he tests my patience. Let me tell you that much. And then I woke up at 5, then I fell asleep again. Hello? Okay, the child is being let out of, and now he just started going crazy again. He has everything, and we played. I do not know why he does this to me. Why, my child, why? Get in. Hello? No. And he had to go into timeout. And then I had a problem with the pipe, and I wanted to open the chemical that I bought, but I couldn't open it because I am weak, but I'm not weak-willed. And then I cut a hole open in it, and now the chemical is in the drain. And now I had to restart the sermon 3 times, but hey, my Lord is Lord of chaos after all. I must embrace it. Hello. You got the pendulum hopper at the right time this time. I mean, the previous one was also fine. I found it kind of funny. But yeah, I am certain that it is. I will be looking forward to it. I have not seen yet, and I want to post the drawings you made there. I love them a lot. He had a different opinion. Yes, he did. Which is very him of him. He was not there when you were choosing it, and he is there now, and it's like, wrong choice, by the way. But no. It was half jokey. He's a very benevolent entity, but he will be kind of like that sometimes, and I love him for it. But yeah. How are people doing? I got wrecked by... Also, yeah, I'm very excited for the pendulum. I've been speaking to him via pendulum a lot lately. And it's been... See, he knew why he said that it was the wrong one. Now, instead of one red one, there were 3. See? They know everything. They watch you in your sleep. I know what I'm doing. It must be very interesting for you to know somebody who works with him, and also for somebody who is not into necessarily any spiritual practice here, to be around and be subjected to their influence. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, the thing with therapy wrecked me, and I told them I'm not coming anymore. And they were like, okay, you don't have to pay for this one. It better be. So I got myself a book. I'm waiting for it to come. I got myself a book on Egyptian magic that I've been wanting to get for a while, and I found a good site, and it's on the way. So now, instead of going to therapy that isn't helpful, I'm going to read books and heal myself with magic. And we'll see what the specialized one will be, but yeah. I don't know. When I went out from the therapy when was it, Friday? I did not feel that annoyed. And then the more I was thinking about coming again, and her not knowing what to do with me, because I told her, like, tell me if you don't know what to do with me, because I know that you're not specialized in borderline. And she told me that she can try to help me. But it's like, yeah, sure, ma'am. If the therapy is free, sure, I can be there and I can talk to you. But if I have to pay and then educate you on what is wrong with me, nah, no. No, I will put my foot down on that one. You are not the one. I was not expecting anything from this therapy, but yeah, I did not need that aggravation that I had yesterday. I was like, I don't know, it just all hit me all at once, probably because I did not sleep very well yesterday. And I was just like crying out of anger and frustration at her. I don't know, she didn't even do anything. Like, she just, it's not her fault that she's not specialized in BPD. I just, it got to me. I don't know. A very delayed emotional response for that one, but it will happen. So yeah, I'm not going there anymore, which is great because it's in the main part of the city, which I don't like going to. So yeah, I'm not going there anymore. Anyway, at any point in time, ever, never. I actually am because I need some herbs and stuff, but not for a while. Oh my God. And then, like, people were all pissy yesterday, and I was just like, if somebody doesn't calm down, I'm going to do something that will calm everybody down, and then you will not speak until I get out of this room. So you best shut up and stop being aggravated at everything because you are annoying me and my patience is low today. Okay? Oh my goodness. Why are the days like they are? Anyway, I'm going to look at the chat now. Oh yeah, I'm working on this is the last panel of the reintegration vision. Get it? Reintegration. Ra is also called Re, and Sutek is being integrated into them again. Anyway, so I'm doing that, and if you watch this sermon, you are going to get a sneak peek of them, of how I see them. I got this vision uh, in March, I think. Did I? Hold on. Like last year, I got this vision last year in. Oh, it's long. Last year in 5th of April. I got this vision on 5th of April, sorry, this year, almost last year. So it was a while ago, but yeah, now I'm finally finishing it. And I kind of knew when I got it and stopped working on it that I will come back and finishing it, so I let it be, and now we're here again. So yeah, I'm so excited to render this drawing. Thank you, Carla. I'm going to read all of this. Oh, they're beautiful. And I have like an entire list of what I want to draw with them and with Sutek and with their relationship and something with him, like a prequel. Anyway, oh my God, the medication and them is like the only thing that is stopping from me from attempting at this point. So yeah, anyway, hello. 3, you choose by intuition. Grudgingly? You mean judgingly? Oh yeah, the lettuce crunch. Hold on. You also get a sniff, and then he's going to crunch. I wanted to draw him like this, very simplified, and then I was like, no, I have to draw him majestic. But yeah, I also want to draw him as a Shah. Eventually, like I want to make a drawing of him as a Shah, but a very like elegant drawing. So he's sniffing the lettuce. The divine sniff is going to be drawn and posted soon. Yeah, sniff. I don't even know why, where I got that idea from. This is a good setup for the drawing. I don't have the... What is the lettuce lore? I'm going to tell you. Let me... Also, Arsen, I'm certain that you chose the right pendulum. If you chose by intuition, it's fine. I'm curious to see which one you chose. Good. More friends who indulge in their obsession. Listen, they are my obsession very clearly, and all of you are enabling my obsession, and I'm very grateful for that. So let's be obsessed over things too together, and do go to the Christmas market today. I have to ask Charles how he liked the Christmas market with his siblings. So yeah, I like to work with feathers, especially them. They have like this, you will see, but they have gold jewelry. This is an amber pendant. Um, and they have these like golden wings over their person that are also made out of gold. It's a part of the jewelry, but yeah, golden wings, like a thing. What else? Yeah, they have a lot of feathers, and I believe that they can sprout wings, but usually they just have feathers. And the top holds like a sphere of light. You will see when I edit. But yeah, very, very nice and very, I love them so much. They are like the most benevolent looking deity to me. They're just so warm, and I love them very, very much. As you can see with all of the hearts and me gushing over them. Anyway, what is the lettuce lore? Okay, let me educate you on the lettuce lore. So, as you may know, there is this myth called the Contendings of Horus and Set, where they have like, they pretty much battle, but it's like they do challenges with one another to compete for the throne. Because, you know, in the myth, Sutek kills Osiris, and then the two of them have to challenge each other to see who is going to be, who is the right one for the throne, basically. And during that myth, I don't remember how exactly it is phrased. I can post the snippet of the. I need to reread that myth. That myth is all over the place, and I don't see him as many of the descriptions of him from that myth. But yeah, but in the myth, there is a part where he goes to a gardener who like has an entire garden of just lettuce for him, and it is described that he goes there every day and he basically just eats lettuce. And I first thought there is no way that he actually likes, because he doesn't really like, he's not really interested in food offerings. And but it actually is true that he enjoys lettuce, so I offer him lettuce, and it's very endearing to me for this lord of chaos and strength and storms and transformation, who looks like he can smite you in a blink, and he can, and then he's just like crunching on lettuce. He also likes dark chocolate. So yeah, I need to make that offerings post. I have a whole list. I have 2 lists. So yeah, if people are interested. I don't know anyone else who works with him, and he does not work with many people, but yeah, I've always been interested about the UPGs of other people, so why not do so myself? So yeah, he just crunching lettuce and living his best life. And I also love the fact that he looks like a carnivore, but he's presented as at least like an omnivore, if not herbivore. So yeah, The lettuce crunch. And then the lettuce betrayed him. But yeah, that that myth has a lot of. They are presented like the people at the time. So a part of the myth is very like human influenced, as are all of the myths. So yeah. But I do like to read because the deities are also like I need to post snippets of that myth. I chuckled a couple of times. Uh, but another very interesting thing about the myth is that if you read my notes, I don't know whether I posted them. The notes are kind of all over the place at the moment. But yeah, this vision actually, I read the myth, I don't know, a month ago approximately. And I got this vision in April. And basically, the end of the myth is what I am drawing here in how I saw it. But I saw it before I read the myth. So energetically, I agree with that part of the myth. And in the description, I'm going to quote the end. It's very. So I was like, wow. Do I even need to read anything when you will just show me what you understand as correct with you all? So yeah. Akaya's got eating lettuce. Hello, Ragdoll. I'm going to listen to you later. I just kind of answered to a bunch of people and fell asleep for the past 2 days, and I haven't answered back. But thank you for your voice messages. I shall listen. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me. But yeah. He's just, I have a couple of videos in mind that I want to record, but I'm still new to recording videos for Instagram, so yeah. Oh, my lettuce cruncher, I love him. It's a very endearing thing for me, for him to just crunch on a lettuce. I don't think that I'm going to finish this today because every time, I love to draw wings, but wings kind of kill me every time I draw them. Especially when there's this many, the shading for the wings is a lot. I will tell you that much. Hold on, I need something under my hand. Do I have, is this enough? No. This is like an old thing, so it's like filled to the brim with everything, and it's thick. It's a thick notebook. It's a thick sketchbook. Sorry, I bumped the camera. I'm going to fix it now. I just need some. Get here. Okay. Oh. I need a support for my hand. Please, chair. Don't test me, chair. Don't test me. You're just here for me to sit on. You don't test me. I've been tested enough today. How is it? Do you weep? Yeah, it would be better if I did this, but it's not. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. I'm certain that I will. I've also, it's been very interesting when I just came here and I spoke, when I was in Germany, I spoke English the majority of the time and also some German when I could. And when I came here and started speaking way more Croatian, my accent became so much more noticeable. When I spoke English, when I listened to myself back, I sounded weird to myself. I mean, I always sound weird to myself because my voice is not how I hear myself when I speak to myself, and it's not what Mala sounds like. But yeah, it's a very interesting phenomenon that happens, but I'm certain that I will. If I will not be able to understand something, I will ask. But do not worry yourself with it. I love to hear different accents. So I wonder what you sound like. Accents are very nice to me. Very, what is the word? Fascinating. It gives character to the voice, you know. Okay. Many, many wings. And I kind of wanted to do a sermon, even though I don't really have anything to talk about. But last time we talked about a lot of things. Because when I do this, I just need to work on this. I cannot do all of the other things at once. So I have to be focused on the thing that I'm doing. So if I stream for like 2 to 3 hours, I can do nothing else but draw for 2 to 3 hours without getting distracted, which is why I also kind of wanted to do that. Also, I see Ra as having darker skin and also like down feathers all across their body, but also around the joints and on certain, like on their neck, on their abdomen, on their ankles, you will see, and on the shoulders and such. They have these almost like light burns, let's say, where their skin is completely white. So it's a very interesting visual thing. The first time I saw them, this vision came out of nowhere in April. I still remember having it and being so taken aback. It came out of nowhere when I discovered a new piece of music. And I still remember just sitting, like witnessing Ra for the first time. I mostly felt them. I mostly felt this part of them. And I was just sitting there for a good minute and a half, being so awestruck that I didn't know what to do with myself. It was amazing. And I honestly still feel like that when I look at them. Oh, I'm going to post, I still have saved the notes I made at the time. And I also built up on the notes recently because I saw more. So yeah. Very interesting things. I love them a lot, all of them. And Ra is Ra is that type of entity that is a complete they to me. They are not a he or a she. They are just they're impossible to be gendered to me. So yeah. That is how I perceive them. And just, oh my God, the interactions they have with Sutek are so just, I love to feel them. It's literally like feeling chaos and calm interacting with each other and creating balance because they can interact with each other. It's so just, I don't even know how to put into words how I feel when I feel them interacting. It's just, oh, it's everything to me at the moment. So yeah, I have a lot more things I want to draw with both of them. Oh, and I want to read many books and do many things, but I am just one father. Listen. Ethereally beautiful he is. Very much so. It's very interesting that the ancient Egyptians portrayed deities with heads of animals. And they actually did that not because they believed that animals are deities or that deities are animals, but because, I think I already spoke, did I already speak about this? If I start making videos about these things, I'm just going to spam you with videos. So I'm thinking about, I just like talking about them. And I read a lot about them, so I know a lot. But basically, the ancient Egyptians, there is always a creator god. Although it's kind of, it's kind of confusing because there is kind of always a creator god, but then you find some god that is like an intrinsic part of existence, which means that they technically existed before the creator God. But anyway, I don't want to confuse you more than you are already confused. But for instance, if you look at the creation of the world from the, you're just getting a Kemetic education right now. If you look at the creation of the world from the, like Amun Ra created Shu and Tefnut, and then they had children who were Geb and Nut, and then Geb and Nut, the like the basic Ennead, let's say, of the 9 deities, and then Geb and Nut had Weser, Aset, Nephthys, and Sutek, and then they had children. Amun Ra created everyone else from parts of himself, which means that when humans are created, they were created from a part of a deity, which is like it's a very interesting thing in Kemeticism, because deities are kind of an intrinsic part of you, and you are sort of like a deity in training when you have a body. So they would revere and worship and honor the deities because they are kind of like a higher versions of themselves, but they never saw themselves as completely detached from deities, which is why a lot of them were presented with animals' heads, because animals were a very basic, like an everyday part of their lives, as deities were. So it was kind of like presenting them as something higher, but also something something on their level, let's say, which is very, I love that part of Kemeticism, because it feels very near and dear to me, because that is how I function with them. They are very close to me, and I'm very close to them. I see them as something very powerful, but I never saw myself as less than them. I see them as more powerful than me, but I don't see myself as less than them, basically. And that's how people in ancient Egypt also saw deities, which is why they were presented with animal heads, not because animals were deities. So yeah, I really love that part. And also, when I found out that about synchronizations, I was like, oh my God, literally. The fact that they merge with each other was like, you know, the whole story with Atara and their crew, and Red merging with me. So the fact that there is like an entire religion where deities just naturally merge with each other to create like a new being is so known to me. It was like, yes, this is my I belong here. Oh, I am just, they are everything to me. Yeah, it is. There is a lot of very interesting things. Me too. I read the Book of the Dead twice. I have the Book of the Dead of Ani. I'm not you probably have the same one, because that is one that is printed the most. But yeah, I'm very interested now in reading that book about Sutek. And a friend, Joran, if you watch this back, thank you very much for your help. I am very grateful. Please don't, please. You screamed enough in the morning, please. Thank you very much for your help. I am very grateful. I found a copy of the book that they will be able to get for me and send it to me, and I cannot wait to read it. The Seth, the God of Confusion one. Oh, that one. And I'm also very interested in learning more about Heka and incorporating it into my practice. Heka is the name of the ancient Egyptian magic, and magic was very a crucial part of their everyday life and of their worship of gods. So yeah. Foxy. Who are you invoking, huh? They also have, you can also, the same goes for the fact that deities, a lot of deities were personifications of a thing. So there is also Heka with a capital H, who is a deity of magic, the personification of magic. So yeah. But yeah, reading the Book of the Dead, I felt it's such an, reading the Book of the Dead is an experience. I felt like my life was so much more enhanced after I read it. I cannot even explain it to you. And then I read it again, and I'm probably going to read it again. And now the books about, I love reading about them. It just, finding my place here has enhanced my life threefold. Hold on, I think the little screamer wants something. So just give me a second. Let me see if he he has very interesting opinions. Yes. Sometimes he screams for no reason, and sometimes he actually wants something. So I have to react on each one of his screams to see what he wants. Hold on. Speak amongst each other. What do you want, Brady? What do you want, Brady? Do you want to eat? Do you want to eat, pretty kitty? Do you want to eat, pretty kitty? Hold on. Pretty kitty. There you go. There you go. Moxie? You just want to be annoying. You just want to be annoying, huh? You just want to be annoying to me. Is that all you want to do? You just want to be annoying. Lay down and sleep. Like your brother. Lay down and sleep. You don't want to eat. He sits in front of his... he peeves me so much when he does this. He sits in front of his plate and he screams like he's never eaten in his entire life. And then I put the food. And then I put the food on his plate. He sniffs it and leaves. And I want to squeeze him like a little chick. And he's like, no, actually I've changed my mind. And then I will not eat this food because it will sit on the plate for 10 minutes and it's not good enough for me anymore. Give up. Give up. Eat the food. Child, enough of this misbehavior. And he does this to me regularly, and it's just, you don't buy food for yourself and you don't pay rent. At least stop it. He just wants attention. And I pet him all the time, and then he wants more attention. He's like a very good nerve trainer for me. Yes. The peasant cat. Oh my God. I don't know about the peasant cat. He's very food wasteful for a peasant. But yeah, he just loves parading around. And Prince, he's sleeping on his chair. He meows like once every week. He just sleeps and he eats and he scratches his little scratcher. And Foxy just running around causing ruckus and screaming. And you know what? If you have two cats, it's always like that. Foxy is the embodiment of God has let me live another day and I'm going to make it everybody's problem, or however that goes. Thank you for the hearts. Hello. He does have a lot to say. Hello. I do not know who you are because your name is a keyboard smash. But hello. If you know of Red, I probably not know of you. I am live. I am drawing the majesty of the god Ra at the moment. Hello, hello. Is it oh my god, Fox, what is your name? Is it I forgot your name. I'm thinking about a person. I don't know if you are that person. There is a lot of people around me. You're just a passerby. All right. I see how it is. Another person has done that to me when I was making their rosary. They just came into the chat and did not say that they're the person because their whole account is different. And then I'm like, hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Was that you? All of you with your masks. I will respect it. This is what they do to me as well, so I will respect it. I know how this goes. Oh my god, now I cannot stop thinking, what is that person's name? The handle is something Fox. Is it? I don't remember. Oh my god, I will, that's just for me to remember. Crow noises? Why are you making crow noises, Arson? Why are you not making otter noises? I think people will find you making forbidden flower pancakes and me face planting the sand and Dr. Guy just watching us in disbelief very funny. So I have to put that up after the sermon. I hope I will remember. Nobody has any idea what I'm talking about, but you will see. Is this what having children is like? Is it? What? What? You can't go out, no. What? They want to come. He doesn't want to come. He doesn't even know what he wants to do with himself. Okay. He's going to start knocking things off the... I gave him food. Do you know what he... Hello? Who is going? Have to leave for a minute. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I gave him food and you know what he did? He sniffed it and walked away. That's what he did. He does this to me all the time. Do you want to come into my lap? Hold on. Do you want to... Hold on, let me put my... Hold on. Come here. Hold on. Come here. Lab kitten? Do you want to be a lab kitten? Lay down. There we go. Lab kitten? Please lay down so I can draw, please. Oh, my peasant cat. Can you see him? Hold on. Can you see him? Hopefully. This is the current situation. Now I cannot... He just wants to be in my lap. Sorry, can you hear me? He just wants to be... Cat ASMR? there. He just wants to be in my lap and make biscuits out of me all the time. It's like having a Velcro child. That's him. Make your space. Have you made enough rounds? Okay, he has. He is now happy and quiet and high maintenance peasant cat, truly. Now I cannot, hold on, let me try to, okay. Okay, I was drawing. I don't even need to pet him. He just likes to be in contact with you all the time. So this is usually how I draw. But he doesn't, when he meows like this, now I messed up the camera, it's fine. He doesn't like jump onto my lap. He will do this thing, well, he will wait for me to pick him up. So yeah. Okay, now I hope that you will not be able to see me when I lean down because I cannot look at my phone right now, so I'm going to see whether you can see the top of my head a little bit later. It's fine, you cannot see it. Anonymity secured. Hurrah. Oh. Little pourer. Now how am I going to like that? Arsen, I knew that you were going to like their design. The moment I drew them having very luscious long lashes. And I don't remember who it was who had these, but I remember that you loved them. So now every time a character has long luscious lashes, I know that you will like the design. They have kind of like part hair, part feathers, so their lashes are also kind of like part hair, part feathers. Who had lashes like this? Was it Leander? I think so. Was there somebody before Leander that had these lashes? I cannot remember. Probably. Yeah, the only thing when I draw during this is that I get very focused. So I forgot to speak, but that's fine. If you just want to have some company in the background, I'm here. Yeah, that's good. You can kind of see what I'm doing. I do a lot of very fine details, so I think the child has already fallen asleep in my lap. So beautiful. It's okay, Miu, it's okay. I'm such a blessed person, you know, to have them in my life. I'm so blessed. Mm. I love them a lot. Back in the time of Red and first drawing of Cain. Oh, I don't even remember how I drew him, but I may have given him long lashes. But yeah, probably. I don't know, I just like making everyone have that eyeliner look and give them some lashes, except if I'm drawing very specific characters or like older people. But I have a very static way I draw eyes, and I love to draw them that way. And does it make me draw eyes very similarly? Yes. Do I care? No. I like these eyes, and you can take them from my cold dead hands. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, I love drawing eyes like this. Do you still edit your drawings in IBS Paint and PixArt? Yes, I do. I don't use PixArt anymore. I use IBS Paint now, and have for a very long time. I used PixArt, and then they had this upgrade that was absolutely horrific, and it made everything that you saved blurry, and then I had a very bad time, and it kind of, I just, yeah, and I had to find another app that I could edit in, and people recommended me IBS Paint, and I've never gone back to PixArt because PixArt is just glitchy, and I only now realize how bad the app actually is. And IBS Paint is just a miraculous app, and I love it very much. So I just edit in Paint. What did you miss? Foxy is currently in my lap sleeping because it appears that he just wanted to be a Velcro child today, like every day. So currently I cannot stand up. So yeah, can't remember the name. White hair and red eyes. Yeah, I also... Oh yeah, Marrow. Marrow had these lashes, like exactly these ones. I remember. Marrow had these lashes, but they were not a spirit. They were just kind of like a personification of like urges and such. They were a very animalistic character that I drew before I was aware of reversed, I think. But yeah, Marrow, the albino shapeshifter. Yeah, they had like the exact lashes like this. I remember now. I was thinking about them, but I couldn't remember. There was a lot of people in my head, passed through my head, so sometimes it takes me a while to remember. Yes, 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 yes. Mellow. That's a very ironic. How do you say it? I don't remember. That's a very ironic thing, name to think instead of Marrow. Oh my God, people are here since Marrow times. That's dedication right there. Buongiorno, Kia. Kia, did you have hiccups a couple of days ago because Arsen was mentioning you, and we were we were chatting behind your back about you, just so you know. Yeah, me too. Buongiorno. Yes. Listen, I need to give my, so beautiful. I need to give my Italians some ammunition to go absolutely, uh, to become menaces in the chat at some point. There we go. Arsen was talking to me about perfumes, and there was a perfume called Dragonfly, so we were gossiping about you behind your back. Yes, feeding the Italians, because Italians apparently cook incense and make forbidden flour pancakes. So I have to feed them so they don't give themselves food poisoning. That's why I'm feeding Italians. One would think that you would be more capable in food than me, but no, no. Yeah, that's the beginning. The beginning of when I started discovering. This is why it takes me so long, because I do this for every feather, and it's going to take a while. I don't think that I will finish it during the sermon today, but I will try. Also, yeah, Kia, I'm working on the last panel of the vision sequence, and this is how I see Ra. So yeah, I mean, you're in the close friends list, um, you know. If Ragdoll is in the chat, do you also want to be in the close friends list? I need to ask you that. But I kind of go off there sometimes, so I don't know if I want to subject you to that. But I would not mind putting you there. We'll see. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. And it was the beginning of when I found out about Yuri, and it was also the beginning of when she was with Red. So yeah. Red was just all of the people felt their seraph aura, I think. The influence Red had was, for the lack of a better word, crazy. But yeah. Oh, the baby is sleeping in my lap now. I'd like to, yes. Okay. If you would ever like to be taken off, do tell me. Put Ragdoll on Safa. I will forget because I have memory issues. Yes. Red gathered all of the freaks in one place, and then all of the freaks who were meant to stay stayed after he was gone, after they were gone. And hello, Aki. And then the freaks who were meant to stay stayed, and the rest who were meant to leave after Red left. But I think they got enough from Red, so yeah. Consuming a lot of gorish art around that time, yeah. I think one of the things that, can you see it fine? Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly talking and doing very minuscule details, so you cannot even see that much. But we're just hanging out, as people would say. I think a lot of people were drawn to my art at the time because I did very graphic gore art in a very limited color scheme that was not very, that a couple of people did at the time, but it was not very widespread. And also because I was very open about self-harm and how it affected me. And Red was very, I think because of their scarring, a lot of people liked them because I drew it so clearly. And I never really censored anything until the whole, pardon my French, shit show happened. And then I had to censor them. But right now it seems to be much better, so I don't need to anymore. But yeah, So I think that also drew a lot of people in, and because their entire visual of, a plague doctor also being a doctor and being a torturer at the same time, it was very, a lot of people like that kind of stuff. And Instagram was very different at the time. I can really sense a shift in how it was. I think a lot of more people used it and used it very much, and I was also a very different person at the time. So yeah, it was just a very different time, and I hit the nail on the head with him, I suppose. So yeah, but now it's more like calm, and I just do my thing, and if people want to leave, they can, and if people want to stay, they can. I don't need so much gore in my life anymore to express myself, because I've worked through a lot of anger, and I'm kind of healing more than I'm venting right now, so I don't need that type of art anymore. So yeah, I think I align with people that I need, and people around align with me who need something from me. So yeah, it was very interesting. And I usually don't stay, if I meet people at one stage in my life, it often happens that we part when I move past that stage and they are still in it, because we're just not compatible anymore and I cannot reach them on the same level anymore. So that's why I'm so grateful, and also kind of, I don't know, impressed or surprised that there is actually a lot of people who stayed all the way from back then, because I was a very different person. In the core, I am the same, but when it comes to what I'm doing and how I'm expressing myself, it's also visually and energetically is very different. So I'm grateful for the people who stayed, but I know that I'm not a lot of people's cup of tea anymore, which is fine. I'm just scribbling in my church, and whoever wants to come in can. And yeah, that's how it is. Oh my God, so many messages. 50 red, yeah. Oh, I know who you are. I don't know your name, but now I know who you are. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming in. We are going to enjoy the treats. I'm giving you some peasant treats back. Thank you. I know who you are now. You used to draw different kinds of death angels. Yeah, I used to design, I think I called them omens. I used to design a lot of visuals for different types of death. That was a thing that I did, not for long actually. I still have that sketchbook here, but yeah, I used to do that, and people really liked those. I knew what kind of art people liked, and I also liked drawing it, so I drew it. But yeah, don't lick my headphones, thank you. Oh, not the saliva headphones. Cat blessing. Oh my God, Joran. Oh my God. Joran, thank you so much for the help for the book. I'm going to send you so many things as a help for the book. Thank you so much. I am ready to get that an antique one you found. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you again. Best churchgoers in my church. Thank you. A bug angel? That's Kia's domain right there. Sutek watches all over you. Actually, bug angels are also my thing because of Moth Father. But yeah, Jordan, thank you very much. Thank you, Carla. Yeah, I'm blushing. You know, one thing that did not change is that I still don't know how to reply to those comments. Every time I get a compliment, I'm like, ugh. yeah, error in the brain. Thank you. And I'm very grateful that the little community that we have here is normal and people are nice to each other and people are nice to me. And if there is if we disagree about something, we can talk normally. Shall I buy it? Is that the last copy? Yes. I saw that you sent me some messages about I'm thinking, but I think he really wants the antique reprint from 1977. The one that you showed me first. I know that there is like newer ones with the different cover. Yes. Otherwise it's 150. Oh my lord. Yeah, I really found I really found a book. The problem is that it's not printed anymore, so all of the copies that exist become extremely expensive. Is the other one 95? The first one is 95, right? Um, yes. Can you please get it? Um, it has some spots on the cover, that's fine. I don't think, like, all of the ones that I can find, as I've told you, are like 200 plus 50 shipping, and that's a bit much, but I can spend 95. And I'm going to send you the money after the stream. I need to figure out how to get money on PayPal so I can send it to you, but it should not be difficult. And I'm going to send it to you. I know I said to wait until next month, but you know what? I will survive. I really want that book. So if you can get that one, and how much would the shipping be to me? Because if you can, you don't have to send me the entire package that you're planning to send me alongside with the book, but if you can just send the book by itself, I'm going to give you money for the book and for the shipping in one thing, and I'm going to send it to you after the stream. So just approximately, I don't know, 10. Thank you for coming, Aki. Take care. I hope to see you soon. I'll see. Okay. I really just find antique things that are very difficult to get. Did anyone else, churchgoers in the chat, did anyone else find something that is very difficult to find? Like I did this book? Please tell me about your experiences. This book and that holographic eye necklace are the two things currently that are very difficult to find. The book I hope to secure. Yes. Thank you, Jordan, for the help very much. If you can, I will pay if you can just send me the book when you get it, because I really want to read it. You don't have to send anything of the rest. You can send that in like 2 years' time if you ask me, but I just really want the book right now if you can send it. So thank you. Thank you very, very much. So yeah, but I will send you the money for everything else. It was very kind of you to help, so I appreciate it very, very much. Yes, I still think about that necklace. And I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm never going to find it. The problem with that necklace, there is also, there are two actually. There is that holographic eye necklace, and there is the necklace that I draw on Second, and I found the necklace that I draw on Second, I do not remember whether it is the Eye of Horus or the Eye of Ra, But the eye made of carnelian, I found it, and it is way too expensive for me to get. And I think the same is with the holographic necklace. I don't understand why. Why? I don't understand. But yeah, I just there is like a couple of things that I find that are I don't know. Maybe if my money spell that I'm currently planning works, I can get everything. But at the moment, I need to work with what I have, you know. But I really just got so uh, enamored by that book. I really want to read it. Ring. 10 sizes bigger. Nice. We also have flea markets here, usually on Sunday. And if you find something on a flea market and you want to find another one, it's probably not going to happen. It's probably like the fun thing about flea markets, at least here, is that you can get antiques for like €2, and then you take a picture of it and you try to find it on Google, and it's like an antique that is sold for like 150 on some very old site. That is kind of a fun thing about Croatian flea markets. Not always, but very often. So yeah, a lot of things on my altars is actually from a flea market that I got for very cheap. Thank you, Jordan. You're very kind. It was also a book. Oh yeah, you have that because of, I reckon, because of your interest and your spirits. 4 years ago. So you never find it? That's, yeah. Oh, it must exist somewhere. I don't know. The only reason I was able to find a book that costs a little bit less, but it's the same thing, is because the original book is written in Dutch. And by a very fortunate turn of events, Joran lives in the Netherlands. The translation is in English, so I was very lucky there. But yeah, that's very unfortunate about books. I hope you can find it someday. But yeah, especially if you find a book that doesn't get printed anymore, that turns into a very difficult search. That's unfortunate. Ah, so the I is basically the book again that is not printed anymore. Then that makes sense. That makes sense. The ring. Sometimes, Carla, you will find jewelry on flea markets. I do not know whether it is like that in the US, but sometimes you will find jewelry in flea markets that is made by the people, or that is like bought off of somebody else, but it's the only ring that exists that is like the only ring, so it wasn't mass produced. And the thing about that is that it's very special because probably only you have it, or there are like 3 pieces that exist in the world. And the other unfortunate thing is that you will probably not find it anymore. And yeah, that's also very unfortunate. But I'm glad that at least you have this to have with you. But if it is like an antique ring that exists in only 1 or 2 copies, I can imagine why. I can understand why your angel was very interested in it. Oh, nice. I was about to say maybe take it to a person who works with gold and with silver, and maybe they can remake it. Oh, I'm very, very glad about that. Bel, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't take book privileges from me, Joran. I'm sorry. I keep, I don't know why, I keep mixing Netherlands, Belgium, and something else. Something else. I keep mixing those three countries, and I'm very sorry because all of you live all over the place. I'm very sorry. Who, who is? I'm having an impulsive purchase, Spark. Somebody help. Do it. Kia, you just finished, I don't know, 4 years of torture. If you can't treat yourself, nobody stop her. Do it. Nobody stop them. What would you buy? What is it? Listen, I do this with my spirits if I can afford it. Um, so I don't tell anyone to stop me. I know that I will do it. Treat yourself. What is it? What are we peer pressuring you to get? Well, I guess it is not peer pressure because you want to get it, but what is it? Statue of my lord you sent me a while ago. It is I. I am the I am the start of the influence. Do it. Oh my god, that statue is beautiful. Listen, I get so many statues for my lord and for the others. I am the first one to tell you, do it. I think that seller also has free shipping or some, no, it's not free. If you have an Etsy account, if you enter the link that I sent you, and then usually in the bottom right corner you can see similar items. So browse that site. Some people who sell the Veronese statues, which is the one that I sent you, have free shipping. So do browse if you can find somebody else who sells the exact same. If not, get that one. But yeah, for instance, for the one of Sutek, I could also only find one seller who has that statue. So yeah, Etsy is very particular in that way, where some sellers, some items will be sold by like 100 people, and then some items you need to get while they still exist because only one person sells them. And I know because I look at statues all the time. So get it, get it. I'm running. Get it. If it's for your spirits, get it. Go, Kia, go. We believe in you. Listen, Carla, maybe I also saw a couple of Dionysus statues if you're interested. Would you like me to tempt you? Carla? Would you like me to listen? I think of you all the time when I look at statues for him. So yes, yes, please, good. Tempt Carla with the statue of her Lord. Yes. Yeah. I also have some statues that I don't have the money for right now, but it's good to have like saved. So once, I don't know, I mean, sometimes you just kind of get given money for no apparent reason. And I don't know, if you would like to treat yourself for your birthday some year or so, it's good to have a link, I think. So yeah, this is the stream of me influencing everyone to build their altars and I am the father of the church and I will do it. Yeah, this is, Kia, I have the same thing. Um, the, the good thing about ancient Egyptian deities is that I see them very different, but usually there is like a statue that is vague enough in appearance that passes. I'm also very particular when it comes to statues of my Lord. I think I said that before, because his face has to have the energy that I see him with. So all of the statues that you can see on my altar, his face aligns with how I see him, especially the last one made out of, is it granite? No, basalt stone. The last one that I cleansed and offered, the statue and the entire like energy of the statue, the face and the entire energy aligns with how I see him. It was just a fortunate coincidence that he also has the jewelry on him that I draw him on. So yeah, that I draw him with. So I am also very particular when it comes to statues of him. But if the statue has the energy, then I will get it. It doesn't necessarily have to like visually represent him. But that is also why I make clay statues of them, because I can make them however I want. And the one out of clay is how I see him. So yeah, basalt, yes. I will send it, Carla, after I'm done. I have to, oh yeah, I also have to send Joran the Monet. There we go. I have to send so many things to so many people after I end. My phone is probably going to be dead, so I'm going to do it when my phone is revived a little bit. But I'm going to do it today, I promise. All of it, all of the 3 things that I have to do. Yeah. Oh, listen, Arsen, sometimes you have to awake yourself. You're the only one here. Are you? Yeah, you're the only one here who I don't think works with anybody. Everyone else has something, which is a very particular place to be in, I think. Very interesting. I wonder, I said the same thing to Feather, who is currently sick with COVID, so I hope that he is not dying too much. Hoping for your fast recovery. Send some healing energy your way. Please survive. But yeah, while he was not dying, we were talking, and I really wondered who his patron would be. So now every time I speak to somebody who is not very spiritual, but with who I have a closer connection, I always wonder what type of spirit or who their like patron or matron would be. Oh my God, my speech is not the best today. I'm so sorry. It's always a very interesting thing to think about for me, because you would not. That's also a video I want to make. I'm thinking about a lot of videos, but yeah, because you really cannot guess. I don't think. I am very calm usually, and then my patron is the deity of chaos and storms and transformation and protection. So sometimes it is like that. Basically, all of you are all of you present quite interesting behaviors. Look at them, mediums in the wild. Yes, listen, every time she's in the chat with me and she asks me a question, like the thing that happened, yeah, she asked me a question about offerings, and I just went off for like 6 minutes straight, longer. So Arsen is just walking in a minefield on unskippable dialogues in the church. And we await your awakening for you to become a mind in the minefield of the unskippable dialogue. In my audio in the DM, I shall listen. Oh my God, so many of people are speaking. Yes. No, I know. If you weren't interested, you would not be asking. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of frame. It's easier for me to draw like this. Good. Listen, as long as you're not one of those, like, I like people who are not spiritual, but who are like, I respect your practice even though I'm not in it. I don't like people who look at you like you've just told them your diagnosis. You know that glazed look and slow nodding? It's like, okay, I'm just going to stop speaking to you and allow you to assume that I'm crazy. And I'm actually never going to speak to you again, actually. Yeah. Goodbye. So, but Arsen actually likes to learn, and I appreciate that about you very much. And you may not have any spiritual, uh, practices or anything, but we appreciate your will to learn. You're certainly not the only one. There are a couple more people who are in the church who don't have a spiritual practice, but they like the art or they like to observe how people practice for themselves. But yeah, from the people that are close to me, you are the only one, I think, who doesn't have any, doesn't work with deities, doesn't cast spells, doesn't interact with spirits, which is very interesting to me. I know the exact look, yes. Fortunately, I have not had this happen. I think I've had it happen, I don't know, because I usually only speak about mediumship with people who I know would accept it in some way. But I've seen that look, and it turns me off on ever communicating with that person again. So yeah. The same look you get when you tell somebody that you have a type of disorder that is easily demonized and misrepresented. I support mental health until you become difficult for me to handle, and then yeah, the same type of thing. No wonder half of the people who do witchcraft are also mentally ill. The book is bought and will probably be here next week. Thank you very much, Jordan. Jordan, I owe you 1.13% of my entire being. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I love you for this. Thank you very much. I'm going to send you the money after the stream, I promise. Thank you very much. I really want to read it. A lot about, it's one of the, there are not many books. The thing about, listen, listen. How long have I been live? Is my phone probably dying? No, I've been live for like an hour and a half. It's fine. I feel like I've spoke for 4 hours already. Listen, there are not many books written about him, because he was, as most of you know, he was a kind of a taboo to worship, and he was demonized in later Egypt, and then kind of it never got better, and now I am single-handedly making everyone see him for the beautiful, amazing, majestic being that he is. But that is why not a lot of books are written about him, and you can find maybe like two, three at most that are solely about him, written in a way that is respectful. And this is one of those books that have been recommended, that I've read, that people really like and have a lot of good references in regards to him, which is why I am so eager to get it. And his name is explained there, which I already know about, but like I just, yeah, I'm really, yeah. What does Ragdoll say? Oh my God. I've had that happen online. Ragdoll, I've had my spirits come up to people in like dreams and tell the people to contact them. And then the person came into my messages and was like, hey, tells me something that I've never told anyone, but that a spirit can tell them. And then I was like, yeah, it's me. Hello. We were meant to meet. But I do not think I've ever met, except for Rose, I've never met a medium before in real life. I've only met Rose, or A, you know her real name. The one who works with Kalima. Yeah. She's also been working with dragons recently. But she's the astrologer lady. She's the only one who I know actually is very spiritual and practices with spirits, but I've never met anyone in real life yet who is a medium. But I would be very interested, because the way I affected her was very interesting. And we've felt each other. The moment we came into contact, we felt each other. So yeah, but that is an amazing way to meet somebody. I love that for you. Yes, it is a very good one. I think this is going to be the first Christmas that I'm not going to lay on the floor and cry, because the meds are actually kind of, well, I'm not going to promise myself not to lay on the floor and cry, but listen, Christmas is hard for me. And yeah, but thank you so much. I am surrounded by very generous and very kind people. I spoke to the woman I read for, the one who asked me to read tarot for her children yesterday, and I was explaining to her that like it's really worth it to be alone for a long time and not be around people just to be around somebody, because then you naturally attract the ones who are truly meant for you. And I am a living experience of that. I am so blessed right now with the people who are around me, so thank you so much, everyone included. Appreciating you all very, very much, even though I'm not the best at expressing it, but I love you all very much. No trace of the Lord, so yeah. I think a lot of people had like a childhood ancient Egypt fascination. I don't think I did, funnily enough. But he already told me that this same thing is going to happen in my next life. So I think we're just kind of tied since the olden ages. So yeah, he is not getting away from me and I'm not getting away from him. I don't need a fascination. Yeah, Rose was, and she went somewhere, Germany, I think. She went on some concert and she bought this little statue of a dragon that is holding, no, little statue of an egg that is clear, and there is a baby dragon inside, and she brought it last time that we saw each other and showed it to me. She has it on her altar now, and it was very beautiful. I thought of you Uh, I think of you more in regards to Fae and angels, but yeah, dragon OC. Yes, my ancient Egyptian phase came later because it was like a multiple lifetime phase, I think. So it struck me. It was building up to strike me for the rest of my life now, but yeah. They knew. It's very interesting, like people now who work with spirits when they were younger had dragon OCs, and now you work with dragons and stuff like that. It's all connected. It's all connected. But you know, I was with white since I knew how to walk, so I just kind of had the basic. I had spirit obsession since I was born, so yeah. Then life happened. Then I kind of drew gore for 2 to 3 years, and then spirit obsession happened again. Dinosaurs, then Egypt, then mythology, dragons. Yeah, I think a lot of that's very interesting to me, because you know how children, because they are like they're a clean slate, they are more open to spiritual communication. No, no, I don't think that's just a you thing. Children overall, I'm convinced, are more open to spiritual communication and to like expressing their gifts if they have like a psychic gift. So I think a lot of like imaginary friends or children that see things that people think, oh, it's just a thing that, you know, they experience because they're a kid. They're just imagining it. I think a lot of those cases may actually be children seeing something and then like drawing, but they don't know how to express that they're seeing it, but they see that like other people are drawing pictures and they have characters. So they draw, like you, OCs of what they are seeing, but they are actually seeing spirits. I think that's a very possible thing. It was like that for me for a long time. It took me a while to kind of align myself with them clearly. So I was not like switching back and forth so much, and now it's a very clear communication and art and everything. Now it's flowing well. But yeah, I think it's a very common thing that a lot of people, especially people who are not spiritual, just push aside as, oh, it's just a child thing. But I think a lot of children actually see things that are, and then because they don't practice that skill anymore, it's rusts in your brain, so you kind of lose those abilities. But I do genuinely believe that a lot of children are psychically gifted and can see a lot of things that grown-ups cannot. But if you don't tend to it, it tends to draw within you. I don't think it dies down. Similar to how your brain doesn't stop working, it just rusts if you do not use it. I kind of see spiritual gifts the same. Like if you do not use it, if you do not use them, they rust, but you can reactivate them if you ever get to that point in your life. Yeah, Kia. Tulpas? Oh, that's a whole other conversation. Yeah. Bugs. And I was gone. Yes. Yeah. all I'm going to say, or like, yeah, ragdoll, or that kind of thing, when you're very drawn to one thing and then you actually like hit bullseye where the associations are coming from, and it's like, yes, I belong here, everything makes sense now. I've spoken to Rose about that as well, and she had a lot of like realizations now when she is already like an older married woman with children, that a lot of things connected from her childhood within her spiritual practice now. So yeah, I believe that people can manifest thoughts into beings which is basically something like a tulpa would be. I only use that word because I don't know what else I would call them, but I definitely think that the human mind, if you know what you're doing, it's very powerful. I think it is possible, especially if you put a lot of your energy into it. I do genuinely think that some characters, oh my god, am I going to start talking about hypersigils? Does anyone know what hypersigils are, or am I too deep into it? Basically, I think if people can manifest happenings in their life, I think people can manifest thoughts into beings that are not completely separate from the person. But that have sort of like a mind of their own. So I definitely do think that it's possible. I do not know whether I would call it a tulpa, but basically something like that. I do believe it's possible. Listen, we have way more power than we think we do. And once you realize that, you can basically do a lot of things that people find to be impossible. That's all I'm going to say. And I say that because I've experienced it on myself. So yeah, with them especially. If you're aligned with that part of the like overarching energy and yourself, you can do a lot of things. Yeah. Good, Jordan. You're doing God's work there. That little one is already more advanced than the teacher could ever be. I would also do the same. I would probably, if I ever hear something like that happen, I would talk to the child and tell them like, hey, it's possible. It's not how they present them in the films, but it's very much so possible. Yes. Also, yes, chaos magic. I second what Ragdoll said. Jordan is our church children caretaker. I trust you with all of the little ones. What did I want to say? Kia. Oh, Kia, did you try oils? Oh yeah, I wanted to say chaos magic. Listen, I have a lot of knowledge in some parts, but in some parts I don't. And I've never actually looked into what is like this type of magic, this type of magic, this type of magic. Magic is just like energy to me. Everything is the same. It just depends on where you direct it. So I don't actually know like, or like this type of witch or this type of witch or this type of witch. I don't care. Everyone is just directing energy Uh, I don't care about the label, so I don't know about all magic labels. I just kind of do whatever feels right for me, and I make my own spells. And I practice with spirits because that's my primary way of working. So I don't know what kind of magic you would call that. I just kind of do whatever fits me. But I know that chaos magic exists. I've just never looked into it. So I don't know by definition what it actually is. Nice. Yes, Kia. I've opened up the oil world for you, and now and I've opened up the collecting things for them world for you. You cannot ever go back. Never. Never. Burn all of the oils. The moment you said that you cannot really handle incense, I was like, try oils. Trust me on this one. The droplets of oils and water in the air will be for you. Hell yeah. Opening up whole new worlds for my churchgoers. I'm so glad. Very, very glad. A lot of good updates here today. Don't fall off my... Okay, the child is... My lap right now is so warm. I could probably cook an egg on him. He is very warm and very sleepy. Oh. Well, I guess then I am partially a practitioner of chaos magic as well. I really like sigils, and I like making my own, and I like directing. I've already spoken about sigils before, but yeah, I work a lot with sigils and candles and incense, but other types, not really. So yeah, I really like sigils. Good stuff. But making your own gods, that's very interesting. I've never heard of anyone doing that. I suppose it goes into the like creating an entity of your own thing that I've mentioned a couple of minutes before. Warm fluff baby, really. He's very warm, and the blanket is blanketing. He's like tucked into my lap and covered, and he's just melting in my lap, and he's very happy. Ah, then I suppose I would also be a practitioner of chaos magic because I don't follow any particular type. I just kind of do whatever they tell me would be beneficial for doing, and yeah. I make my own sigils, I make my own spells. Now I'm thinking of incorporating some Heka into it. I work with my lord. I work with spirits, so yeah, I suppose it would be. Is it called chaos magic because it isn't like there are pretty much no rules except for the rules you set for yourself? Is that why it's called chaos magic? Actually, you know what? Somebody who works with Sutek practicing chaos magic is actually perfect. That just came to mind. That's perfect actually. It would make sense for me to practice chaos magic because he is my lord. So actually, you've all perhaps opened. I think so. Yeah. I will look into it. I just kind of do whatever, and it's been the best. I do what suits me, and it works. So whatever works works. I've been thinking about. I thought about that. It's crazy to me. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's so strange to me because like magic works. and it's so strange to me that a lot of people just don't practice it, because you can do with magic pretty much whatever you want. You need to be aligned with yourself and like work on yourself to be able to do good magic, and to be able to like know where to direct the energy first for your spells to work. But like, it's, why don't more people practice magic? Like, you can do so much in your life by just doing that. I'm not going to say the same with spirits, because I know that that's like a gift slash practice that not everybody can do, but I would say the same, because spirits have enhanced my entire life more than anything ever could ever. But yeah, just, I don't know, spirituality is such an important part of people's lives, and I think a lot of people are suffering because they don't have anything spiritual going on. I just don't know how you can be alive and well without anything spiritual in your life. Like, even just a little bit, or something that fulfills you in that way. Anything that can make you go into flow state. I just don't, I don't know. I think a lot of people would benefit from having something spiritual, or something that fulfills them at least. I don't know how to phrase my thoughts exactly, but yeah. Or like, I don't know, meditating, or I don't know. It's like a whole different world out there with people who don't do anything that I have experience with. I will never understand people who not only don't have anything to do that fulfills them. Like, I guess there is like a fine line between, for instance, if you work out and that fulfills your mind and body, I would kind of consider that a spiritual practice almost, because there is like a feeling that doing something that fulfills you can produce. There is a feeling that you can get when you engage in some things that fulfills you, like mentally and physically, that is very close to spirituality, that I think is enough for some people. So I understand that not everyone will be spiritual in some way, but I do think a lot of people should meditate. But yeah, I will never understand people who don't have hobbies and just like don't do anything in their life. I don't understand how those people can be alive. I don't know. I could not. I don't know. It's not like me looking down on them. It's just me looking at them without any... I don't understand how those people exist. Like, what does your life mean to you if you just work and go home and watch TV and sleep? How can you not have anything that fulfills you in your life? Like, how does your brain function? Does your brain function? What do you think about when you're not thinking about anything? I don't know. I don't know. Like, spiritual doesn't need to be working with deities, doing spells. Spirituality is like the way you exist in a way. This is why I say, when I say spiritual, you don't have to do anything that I do and you can be spiritual. This is why I say it. You can engage in activities that make you spiritual. Spirituality is like the way you exist and the way you behave around other people. And then like doing, I don't know, being a medium and stuff is like an additional step. But I think you can be spiritual while just having that feeling in you. I don't know how to describe it, but I think maybe people understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, I will never understand people who just don't do anything. It's just like, how can you exist as a husk of a person? It's just, I don't know. And how do you have a will to live then? Like, what are you living for? What do you think about? Do you ever question, I don't know, anything? I don't know. It's just I don't know. it's just such a weird, I don't know, I just, it's incomprehensible to me. I don't know. I think about that sometimes when I see some people. And yeah, sure, perhaps I'm assuming that they are like this or like that, but some people really do exist like that. And it's just like, why? There is so much more to life. Are you just so hurt that you pretty much live in like a constant state of catatonia, or is your brain not aligned in that way to have more of life, or like what is happening? Why are so many people like this? I don't know. I just don't understand a lot of people, I suppose. But I think about that sometimes, and then I stop thinking about it because it's not relevant to anything I do. But yeah, I just don't understand a lot of what people do. Sometimes I understand that it's just my point of view, but sometimes I think this doesn't seem normal. This doesn't seem healthy. This doesn't seem like it should be like it is. But yeah, the flow, yes, I would call it so as well. Who is into meditation, and for her the art she does is deeply spiritual. I understand her very, very, very well. We are on the same page there, at least in that regard. So yeah, as I said, spirituality is how you behave towards yourself and towards your others in the core, for me. But then like doing other things that are considered more spiritual is like an additional thing. Spirituality is first within you, then it's presented on the outside, I think. I don't know, it's a lot of deep topics today. How am I doing? Very detailed. That's how I'm doing. Oh, beautiful. Also, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, this is how they're going to be, and then I'm going to draw them the same that I draw them with Sutek. Oh, you cannot see them. Hold on. Sorry. It's zoomed in, I forgot. But yeah, I think I'm going to post this as a standalone piece after I finish it, because I like this drawing of them so much. Very wise words, thank you. Sometimes I will go on like a thought rant and it just has to flow out of me, you know. And sometimes I say some things that are helpful, and sometimes I just kind of think out loud. Thank you. I also think so. Their smile is like, they just exude so much warmth from them, which is very appropriate for like, you know, the personification of the sun and life energy, but they truly are like, oh, I adore them so much. Ethereal, yes. Jordan, I'm so excited about the book. I know that my behavior doesn't really show it, but I am inside. I am like, I am gleaming from the glee. I am crunching all of the lettuce with much enjoyment. And I am giving him all of the best lettuce and dark chocolate. And I am so excited to get it. I'm still getting used to like enjoying myself, because I got so used to having to not enjoy anything in my life ever, because that makes me a target. And now every time I get something for them or something like that and I'm enjoying myself, a part of my brain is like, you are in danger right now, and I have to I am aware that I am not anymore, but a part of me is still like kind of anxious and embarrassed to say that I am excited. But I am, and I am very much looking forward to reading this book. I am vibrating. Yes, I am vibrating so much that you cannot even see that I'm vibrating, but it is as fast as the speed of light and more. They make me so, they are just everything to me, and they are my everything, and I just I have no words. I have so much gratitude and love for them. It's like, oh, I am melting. I am melting. Oh, I have melted. Crore puddle. Puddle. Yes. Ragdoll, everyone is melting now. Good. Prince has just laid on the ground and completely sprawled out, so I think he is also melting. Yes. Oh, Puddle Father, yes. I just, I have love aggression. I just want to, oh, anyway, drawing. Oh, I think they're the only ones who can like make me so just. I still have the Puddle Crore sticker on WhatsApp. Who are you subjecting to Puddle Crore? I'm working on allowing myself to be a puddle, but it's kind of impossible for me not to be a puddle. I was always a puddle before over them. I just never expressed it outwardly, but they always had me in a puddle, always. Oh, and nobody can take it away from me. My love is mine, all mine, as Mitski would say. Nothing in the world belongs to me but my love. Very much so how I'm feeling. Hearts. Yes, Ragdoll, I know exactly. Everyone is melting. Ragdoll, I know exactly what you're feeling. Now is the best time to do spells, when you're feeling like this and you're full of good energy. Or if you're full of bad energy. When you're full of energy, that's the best time to cast. Oh, I am just the most blessed man on earth. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm in one of those moods when I love everything, and then when I get annoyed, I enter the mood of hating everything, and that's just how my brain works. But when I say I love everything, take it seriously with them, but don't take it seriously in general. But when I say that I hate everything, don't take it seriously. I'm just annoyed, and my body is too small to handle all of the emotions that my brain is producing. Mitski reference. I don't listen to her music much, but there are a couple of songs that I enjoy. Good. Asserting dominance over your people with Crore Puddle. No, hold on, I need a paper. I don't like to put my hand on the drawing. Oh yeah, it's the new moon tonight? Oh yes it is, that's why my calendar is saying. Oh, very good time to be full of energy. Crore Bunny. Oh, Bunny. Bunny, bunny. Yeah, she's not, I'm not so much into her. I'm more into like a very strange music, as you might have seen. That gets me going more, but I do like some of the like more known artists' music, but I don't really have any, I don't think, that I am all over. One such artist is Ghost, has been, but they are going through a lot, so they don't always make me music. But yeah, Ghost was just helped a lot. Um, but yeah, I like a lot of strange, any music that just hits my brain in the right way. I like it, and that usually uh, that usually means strange sounds and a lot of repetition and a lot of noise when I'm feeling. Oh my god, I an artist that I like just released a song that I've been looping and it's very good. And I'm probably going to post it. I think I'm going to post a speed paint of speed draw, whatever you would call it, what I'm doing, of the this sequence. And I may post that music alongside it. It's very, very, very good. It's some of my noise again, but I love my noise. My noise gets me going. Ghost is such a fun band. I'm referring to Ghost and Pals. I don't know if you're the person, the Vocaloid producer. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. But yeah, I'm talking about Ghost. The one that Arsen makes the same meme of every time they upload a new song, and I'm all over the new song. Arsen is the uh, memer of the church. When I posted that thing that you made of Padre Pio, the comments on that story were so funny to me because some people were like, no, not Padre Pio, and then other people were like, yes, Padre Pio, and it's just like everyone was struck by the energy of that one. You fought for this role with your very large sword that may or may have not been stolen from Mihail. You love my noise? But it sounds like metal is scratching against metal in a factory. Yeah, I don't listen to much industrial music, but that's the same. I feel like there are some types of music that if you have that, it's kind of like when people with ADHD listen to static and it calms down their brain. That's what I feel like listening to my noise. It's a lot of noise that people who don't have like brain problems would probably not like, but I love it. Also, I'm glad that you like my noise. I was kind of I didn't want to subject to it, well, years ago now. I was kind of embarrassed of the music that I liked, but that's been gone for a long time now. And now I just kind of don't care if people like it or not. If you follow me, you're going to be subjected with the music that I like because uh, it's such a deeply rooted part of my practice, and it helps me a lot with visions and with everything. That I just have to tie the music to the thing that I'm making. And if it's noise, it's noise. I guess we're having noise today. Mentally ill music, yes. If I ever meet that person who listens to everything, I'm going to play them some of my noise and be like, how do you like this one? Yes, it sounds like somebody who's never made music in their life, but they're actually a very skilled producer, I will let you know. The bass is crunching. Assert your dominance with the noises. I am, if you haven't noticed. Love my noises. More noises to come. Yes. We're talking about noises to dissociate to, actually. Has the thought of having a statue for your Lord overwhelmed your brain and you just went out? That's how I feel sometimes. So I would understand. Have you gotten it, Kia? Have you fallen into the statue hole? The statue, is it yours? Also, Kia, I should probably follow you. I forget that I can follow people. It's like there are so many. Oh yeah, Arsen, you're just going through it with my playlist. I don't know why you put yourself through that. If you saw the things that I like on Spotify, because not everything is on YouTube, I think you would give up on making the playlists. Not Spotify, SoundCloud. Because most of the noise producers post on SoundCloud first. And yeah, but Kia, I should, yeah. Oh my God, my brain is all over the place. I forget that I can follow people, and then there are like people who I've spoken to for 4 years, and I've never followed them. And then I'm like, hold on. I am on the social of the media. It's kind of for following people. It doesn't really mean anything to you if I follow you, because I just kind of post and throw my phone out of the window. And I don't look at stories very often because I can't really handle social media these days much. And I usually just spend time with them and answer my messages when my brain allows me. But yeah, I should really. But yeah, I wanted to tell you to when the statue comes, I would like to see it. So I would like to see it if you are all right with it. I've already accepted that you're getting it, because nobody is stopping you. So I would like to see all of His glory. Yes, I will. I will follow you. The hypnos propaganda has worked on me as well. I am subjecting everybody to Sutek propaganda, and I've already gotten 2 people on my side, and now your hypnos propaganda has worked on me. I like Witch House sometimes, but I'm very particular about it. If you've ever listened to some of my playlists, I do like some Witch House, but a lot of it sounds very similar, but some more experimental pieces I like a lot. Little guy, you're going to fall off my lap. Hold on. Don't fall. There you go. Paddle. Oh my God, he is so warm. He likes to roast himself in the summer sun, and he likes to melt himself in my lap. He also likes to, I open my covers for him, and he gets under the covers, and then I cover him, and he just likes to marinate in there. I don't know. Foxy just likes to spontaneously combust into a ball of fire. Oh, you got a setup. Enjoy your PC setup. But listen, now you have, you make digital art, right? I think, mostly. So now you have a better way to make the art. I cannot do art commissions, which is why I am making a jewelry, and which is why I am probably opening a shop next year. And I'm just kind of going to let it be like it is, and if I don't get any orders, that's fine. But I think it may do something after a while. I'm very much so ready to having to like wait a year for it to pick up. I don't know how to advertise myself a lot, and I don't like to do that. But listen, I'm going to do my best, and maybe I'm going to cast something here and there, maybe. And then I will have more stupid money to buy absolutely not stupid statues. And maybe save up on the side if I ever end up in a car crash or something. What are people saying? Carla, why would you subject yourself to that? I think I would last a minute in the I cannot handle chats. Turn off your notifications while I'm just imagining you sitting at the table and like vibrating from the messages attack. Fire is his, oh yes, the shop. We'll see. I'm not expecting anything, but I'm welcoming everything. A part of me is like, what if I don't get any orders? I guess I tried. And then a part of me is like, what if people really like what I'm making and I get too many? But yeah, I'm a fully fire elemental cat. He's like a fire salamander, but he's not a salamander, he's a cat. Because usually salamanders are fire elementals. Anyway, yeah, I'm fully aware that it may take like a year or 2 years to actually do anything with the shop, but listen. Everybody is urging me to do it when it comes to them. And now my Lord is like, I am going to cast abundance onto you, whether you want it or not. That's how I feel in regards to people. You must prosper, you have no choice. So I don't know if it's the shop, but something is going to happen. And then I can shower you all with money. Greetings, Charles. You did not miss the sermon fully, but I would advise you to go back to listen to what we talked about, because we talked about many things, and there is currently a cat melting in my lap. And I don't have any more water, and I cannot stand up. Yes, everyone greet Charles. We are also influencing Kia to get a statue for their Lord. So yeah, you know, a normal father and church activities. And I'm working on the last panel of the vision sequence. And I had audio issues 3 times, so I'm going to edit everything after I am done. This is why it looks like it looks like. Next time I am hoping to, oh my god, I'm done with one side. Next time I'm hoping to start the stream and not having to restart it 3 times. I'm going to delete the past 2. Hello. I'm going to delete the past 2 tries. Oh, I'm getting a little tired. What do you want me, you? There you go, Kia. Everyone is, you said, somebody please stop me, and then you said that it's the statue for your Lord, and everyone is like, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. Bless you. What are you doing? Hey. Terrorists of your wallet, yes. Yes. Please, invade my dreams for the night. You may feel somebody looking at you from the shadows very, very intensely, but he's watching from curiosity, because he watches everybody. Let me show you. These are my two favorite panels from the thing, aside from the first one and the one of Raw. Love these. Raw, like standing behind him and just doing a motion with their hands and the chains around him snapping like that, and then him like kneeling free in front of them. Oh, there is such power in these scenes. I really love this one. It looks like he's bowing to them, but he's not. He's about to get up in a second, but yeah, I really love these two. You will see it first, but if you are in the sermon, you get snippets of everything. I really love everything about this. Oh. Yes. Yes. Beautiful beings. I really just, oh, I am still melting. Never give up. Melt forever. Listen, all spirits are cats. Deep down, I'm certain. So him just looking at everybody, like bird watching, yes. If he pounces on you, it's probably because you have a lettuce in your fridge or dark chocolate in your drawer. I put some 85% dark chocolate on his altar. I offered it a couple of days ago. And you know, usually you're supposed to eat food offerings after they stand there for a while, but that chocolate is just going to remain there for forever. Because I think if I took a bite of that 85% cocoa chocolate, it would kill me faster than a gun would. So that chocolate is a part of the altar now. His forever. Thank you. Your cat is screaming. Currently, neither of my cats are, but they're going to start very soon, I'm certain. How long have I been live? 2:22, that's fine. Got void cats. Void cats just love to melt in your touch. This feather is very unfortunate for me to draw. Don't. Kia, how dare you insult his 100% cocoa chocolate? How dare you? He likes bitter things and the crunch of the lettuce. How dare you? You must enjoy the experience of the tar. Listen. He also likes... I really need to make that video of the offerings for him. He doesn't like much food offerings, and you wouldn't consider that food, but he also likes blood and breath, especially if mixed with tobacco, which makes a lot of sense because tobacco is very like addictive and dominant, especially if you use it with spells. So he like has a very dominant energy when he wants to. So the fact that he enjoys, and if you like offer your breath is kind of like a part of your essence. I explained it to Arsen before. It makes a lot of sense that he enjoys breath mixed with tobacco. What are people saying? Cigarettes for Zach, yeah. I kind of, I smoke on occasion. I've been having one, like one a week. Buy it. Lilith does too. She loves bitter chocolate. Well, all of the somewhat darker entities love chocolate, I suppose. Red also liked chocolate, so there is something with the chocolate. The energy of the chocolate is good. All right, yeah, you got away with this one. I'm going to... Oh, very beautiful, Joran. Get it. I said stupid people with their stupid money, but now I'm just making everyone do money spells and getting more things for their spirits. That's the only. Do money spells to make yourself stable in life, and do more money spells to get everything you want for your altar and your spirits, and to get supplies for the crafts that you're going to make for your altar and your spirits. That I am for. Anything else? And also then do more money so you can give money to other people. But otherwise, stupid money with stupid things. Otherwise, money is stupid. But also do money spells for yourself and for your loved ones. Ares, like, oh, I am learning so much. Joran, are you working with Lilith? I know a lot of people work with her, and Hecate also. 40 euros. Eye of Horus made of purple labradorite. Joran, I saw a lot of R influence. I say R. I saw a lot of like Egyptian Kemetic influence on your altar. Are you partially one of us? Please tell me. Are you? Oh, nice. I didn't know that. That's good to know. That's good to know for something that I'm not planning to do for you. Are you also any connection with anybody? Tell me. How dare you not tell me about this? Come on. I am over here spamming about chemericism, and you don't tell me that you work with somebody? Who is it? Who is it? Tell me. If you feel comfortable, of course. Who is it? Bast and Anpul. Yeah, of course. It's like the duo. Everybody loves cats and dogs, of course. Nice. I am very glad. Yes, money sucks, but oh, getting presents for them. That's literally everybody in the church has that sentiment, I think. Yes. The Lord is watching everybody and just influencing everyone from the shadows to be more spiritual. He also has, I don't know whether it's because like he is, they come from ancient Egyptian times when they have had like entire temples for them. Even though he was not so widely worshipped, he still had like statues made of him and entire temples and priests and everything. So I do not know whether that comes from the fact that he is used to more lavish altars and such. But he is like he is the one who is kind of changing my view on money. He, he is very much so like, yes, offer me and I will offer it back to you. And also just like do prosperity spells and get yourself whatever you want. I don't understand why you're being dramatic over it. Just like get yourself things, brother, if you want them. Give people, get money and give it to other people, and also just like buy yourself whatever you want. Why are you being dramatic? Why are you being peasant forcefully? Don't settle for the bare minimum. Have whatever you want. You can do spells. What is this behavior? So yeah, he's a very interesting energy in that way. He's way more money focused than I would have. He's like he's a very casual entity and like a very freeing one. I have to say, and he is kind of changing my relationship with money, because I'm kind of used to having the bare minimum, so I'm kind of keeping myself on that. But to be honest, yeah, why would I? If you can get more and just make yourself and others around you comfortable. Why not? You know what, my lord? Go off. You make so much sense. His altar is just going to be, give me a couple of like months, his altar is going to be a part of a temple. I'm telling you, I'm going to make and get so many things for him. I also want to get him flowers eventually. On God, real Kia. Actually, I don't agree. You can worship and be the poorest person on earth. And I will stand behind that always. The first altar that you need to have is the one in your mind, and that is free. So, worshipping in this economy is actually not hard. Your intention is what matters the most. And they know that. If you cannot give, you do not need to. But if you can, then perhaps do. They will not ask of you what you cannot give, but they may get you in a state of being able to give more, definitely. So I don't think that it's hard to worship in this economy. I think you can get yourself more prosperity, and I think you can also worship if you have like a rock and a glass of water on your altar. And I'm always going to stand behind that. Hedgehogs, I would not know, but I would be interested to know. Yes, it is. Listen, Carla, inside me are peasant boy Aiden and reversed, but for the for the point of this conversation, inside me are two wolves. I can worship with having nothing. I will make the most lavish altar I have. They can coexist. And they do coexist. And currently this one is winning. But this one was winning when I was poor. Listen, it depends on your state in life. Get yourself a better life. Cast those spells. If you can get more, why settle for the bare minimum? That's what he is telling me, and you know what? I agree. Little Miu, I'm afraid my phone is dying and I cannot see whether it is. Please. Oh my god, I'm going to knock something over. Miu, I'm going to put you with the blanket on the thing. Please don't start screaming. I'm sorry. I need... Hold on. Hold on. Talk amongst each other. There we go. Very comfy, very nice, very comfy. Comfy cat sleeping. Comfy sleeping cat, there you go. Oh my god, my legs. 48, we are fine. Now I can finally do this. Now I can finally get some agua. Oh, my legs. Jesus. Jesus the legs. It's going fine there. Oh my god. Sorry for the background noises. I'm fighting with earthly things in my kitchen. Excuse me. Hold on. Talk amongst each other for a minute. I need to. I'll be back in a minute. Don't start eating anything, please. Eat only edible things. Thank you. I have returned. Is everyone... Can you hear me? Yes, you can. The little Mew is still melted in the blanket. Are you, little Mew? Yes. What are people talking about? Oh my goodness, 9 people. Hold on, cat. Oh my god, what are people? Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know anything about that stuff. Oops. Oh, please, chair, stop. Stop this. Chair, you belong to me and you will listen to my orders. Stop this misbehavior. Thank you. Okay. Yes, my entire living space is already dedicated to them, and my altars are just becoming more and more. Soon I will start making altars in every free part of the kitchen that I have. Yeah. It's very interesting because Ragdoll, the thing you said about like enjoying the physical world, it's kind of funny because a lot of people will tell you like to be spiritual is to leave all of the earthly possessions behind. And the funny thing about that is that a lot of entities, when you work with them, at least in my experience, are just like, just enjoy yourself. Chill, relax, get money, buy things that you like, give money to other people, just enjoy yourself. There is no pressure. And I don't have like, if you're not fearful of losing, money is also like a type of energy that is in a constant flow, so you have to give it to receive it back. So yeah, I'm also like, I am fine with leaving everything that I have behind once I die, but just enjoy yourself while you're alive. Father turned into grandpa, yes. Yes, it is. And I'm kind of learning to enjoy the physical world as well. Ole, even. They came in and listen, I think they are mostly centered around what makes your energy elevate. And listen, if that's Sonic the Hedgehog, go and hyperfixate, child. Go like your blue hedgehogs. It may be different than it was in the ancient times, but listen, the energy is the same. Oh, Arsen, you're going? I haven't gotten to that yet. Yes. Eat, rest, and stay blessed, Arsen. See you. Yeah. It's because, Carla, it's a lot of it's like, it's healing the trauma, I think. A lot of pagan deities are very, of course, there are like rules and things that they like and things that they dislike, but they are not there, like deities are not there, especially the Kemetic ones. I cannot speak for all of the pantheons, but I can imagine that a lot of the pagan deities are like this. They are there to like, just don't be a horrible person. They are not there to micromanage your life. You can like love whoever you want, eat whatever you want, do whatever you want. Just like be a good person, do what makes you happy. Look out for yourself and other people. That's it. Like that's, and then of course like rituals and honoring them is enjoyed, but if you already have a connection with the deity, it's just going to come to you naturally. They are not there to just make your focus on them. You know, and I think that's something that's a very like a Christian thing. Because a Christian God is a very jealous God, as far as I've seen. Not talking about Jesus himself, the other one. So it makes sense that if you come from that background, you would be reluctant to enjoy yourself in other ways. But they're just there to enhance your life, and whatever enhancing your life means, they're there for it. I am convinced about that. A lot of the Kemetic deities are like that, especially in my experience. It just so happens that my hyperfixation is literally the spirit, but I can imagine it be the same with a lot of you. It's just more like a character from the earthly realm. Indeed, yes. Uh, Everyone is blessed today. Uh, yes, and that is my rant. Yeah, maybe. I don't have like any connection with him. He was portrayed. The thing is that he was not even. The Bible is basically Christian mythology, and the thing is like I don't. I need to think for a second. I don't perceive him as. I think the jealous in him. I think like jealousy is a very human emotion. I don't know how else to phrase what I'm thinking, but a lot of how Christianity influences the world seems like their God is a very jealous God, basically. So it's again a human influence. And I haven't had any experience with the Christian God, Yahweh, so I don't know. But a lot of how Christianity has influenced the world makes it seem like their God is a very jealous God, which is what I have been referring to. But I don't know, like, I haven't actually met anyone who is like, I know that a lot of mediums, especially like who practice like folk Catholicism or like Christian paganism, I know a lot of people say that they work with Jesus as an entity, but I've never seen anyone say that they work with the Christian God like with Yahweh. And I kind of see them, I know that they're supposed to be like the same entity, but I kind of see them as two separate entities. I don't know why. And I've never gotten too deep into that train of thought, but I don't know, I don't really know what to think about it. I haven't had much like, aside from Finnegan and Mihail, I'm more so with the archangels there. I don't have any connection with the people upstairs, you know. So I don't know. I don't like Christianity as like an organized religion, but I don't know enough about the actual entity of the Christian God to make a comment. So that was a mistake on my end for saying that. I wanted to say that like how he is portrayed makes him look very jealous. And I don't know why it came to that. Like I don't know whether like it was the influence of the entity or whether it just so happened, because to say that like everything in history that happened in regards to Christianity just so happened is kind of strange to say. But I'm very interested to know why everything that happened, because I don't know. Because that could have happened with any god, but it didn't. You know, so I'm very interested to know like why is Christianity like it is? Why? Because Yahweh was also like a pagan god of war, actually, and it just got out of hand very much. And why did that happen? I don't know. Oh, my book is on the way. Ho ho. Hey hey. So many books on the way. What was I talking about? Sorry. Uh, those feathers are otherworldly. Yeah, it's called an insane amount of cross hatching. That's what that's called. This is why it takes me so long to draw characters like these, because I just do this over and over again. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Thank you, Kia. Yes. It is said like that, Charles, but I don't know whether that's true. The thing with the Christian God that confuses me very much is that, like, a part of how I don't even know how to like explain the entire like Christianity just confuses me very much, because a part of how deities influence people is how the deity is. So like a lot of people who work with pagan gods, whatever your pantheon is, are like, of course there are minus and plus, but there are a lot of like the deities influence them in a good way, and they're like generally good people or better people who work on themselves. And I don't know what happened in Christianity for the institution to be so like immensely awful. And it's just, it's weird to think that the entity the institution was based on throughout all of the years had absolutely no influence on how everything went. And it's difficult to believe that it was like a coincidence or like a mistake that happened. I don't know. I don't know what to think about him when everything around him is so bad, I suppose. Because you have gods of war in other pantheons, and nothing, none of them, like I work with a deity that was taboo to worship and that was demonized at the end of the era. And he has, like, my life has never been better since I've started to work with him. So it's just like, I don't know, everything, Christianity is mostly just very confusing to me because I don't know how to understand it at all. I understand that myths are not how the actual entity is, at least for the majority, but I don't know how to understand it. Because I would like to think that he is a better deity that he is portrayed to be, but also not everything that Christianity is can be a coincidence. That's basically what I don't understand. I think that Jesus is a very good person, but I don't understand what Yahweh is basically. I don't know. I think like the actual more witches, let's say, are more truly Christian than Christians are. And I don't think that's what I stand by, like the actual teachings of like love and help and everything. I forget that this is closed up, so sorry. Hello. Hello, new people. Used to be about love and respecting everyone. Yeah. That's what I consider true Christianity to be. I suppose. Oh, thank you for being here, Ragdoll. Thank you. Please have a blessed day. Yeah, that's Kia. That's like, I think that's what I don't know. I don't understand that. That's why it's very hard to see the Christian God in a positive light, because all of the people that are around him make him look like the most like fear-based deity that just terrorizes people into worshiping him. And that's just like, why is it like that? How is everything around Jesus about love and respect and, chasing taxers out of the temple with a whip and giving food to the hungry and, homing the homeless? And then everything about the Christian God, who is seen as a separate from Jesus, is just like, worship me or your life would be hell. Like, that is just like, I don't know. And then, like, I don't know what to think about the entity when everyone, and I don't know how many people actually work with the entity of the Christian God, because I kind of see them, as all of the other deities from other pantheons. He's just like, the pagan deities are here, and then he is like over here, and he thinks he's the only one. At least that's what it seems like, but he's not. And I don't know why he is not over here. Like, what happened? It's hard for me to believe that only people happened, because any religion like that could have been. There were so many religions, and Christianity is the only one that happened with. Like, all of the Abrahamic religions, basically. Like, what happened? Why that God? Why no other God? He's People make him sound like the worst deity to want to worship, because most people just worship him so they don't end up in like internal damnation after they die. And that's just like, so you're basically just living your entire life in fear, and you're being annoying to other people, so they also don't get damned after death. Like, sure, we have Amit who devours people if their heart is heavier than a feather. But that happens if you're like a horrible person in life. So Amit is actually eating the people who are deserve to be eaten. And I trust in the judgment of the Jackal deity more than I do the Christian God, who like sentences you to hell if you haven't said enough prayers. That's just like, I don't know. I just don't understand it at all. And it's all just based on fear and not loving and respecting. I don't know. Pagan deities make so much more sense to me. And I don't understand anything. And I'm sorry for everyone who was traumatized by Christianity. I haven't had those experiences at all. I haven't really had, so I cannot say that I understand how it is for you, but I can kind of imagine that it's very scarring to experience, especially when it comes to like a deity that you are presented as like this omnipotent, omnipresent being who just decides to terrorize you for no reason. It's just like, okay, I guess I exist to suffer then. Yeah, pray to me your eternal damnation, basically. Yes, exactly, Jordan. Petty behavior. That's why yeah, I hope that's why he sounds like a very jealous and just like the only God that I would not want to work with is him. That's how people present him. I would like to know that he is not like that, but it's difficult to imagine that when everything around him is so horrible, basically. Carla, why do you write brother with a zero? It amuses me very much. And also, I hope Lord Dionysus will be able to alleviate some of the trauma for you. It seems to be going very well. See, I enjoy Christians who are like that, Charles, who are very open minded and who separate the two entities. I would have a lot of questions for a person like that. I mean, like, is it blasphemous if I'm not Christian? Listen, Finnegan and Michael are around me here and there, so I'm not blasphemous enough for them to, I don't know, try to strike me down. Yes. Christianity being taught in schools is like very, uh, as people would say, it gives me the ick. How do you know that the people don't want to be of a different religion? Like, you're teaching children who don't even understand what they are learning. That's like forced programming to me. I did not go to religion in school. I either had the hour free, or when I went to high school, I had ethics. I did not have religion. Fun fact. But yeah, no. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, you can. Kia, as I've said, in elementary school, also thank you for explaining, Carla. I'm still not into your lingo. Um, every time you write it like that, it actually works because I read it like brother because of the O. Anyway, um, if you are in elementary school, if your parents say that you don't go to religion, you just have the hour free. And I was usually just chucked out of the classroom, and I had to sit in a corner outside and just do my own thing for an hour. Um, but in high school, you either have ethics or you have religion, so you can choose what you want to study. And of course, I chose ethics. So yeah, which is very strange. You didn't have that in Romania? That's horrible. I was just about to say, which is strange for a country like Croatia, which is basically like a very, very Christian oriented country. But now that I live here again, there is like widespread Christianity. And then if you touch the circle under it, there is like a widespread circle of people who are very spiritual in other ways. But you can very much so choose on which level you are. And if you enter the spiritual circle once, you will just kind of see the entire web that is under Christianity. But Christianity is very widespread and very forced sometimes. We also have like people yelling on the streets and stuff, which is a very good way to get people to worship your God. Very good. Just be extremely annoying. Thanks. Thank you. I'm going to go enjoy my life with my God of Chaos here. Thank you. Charles, I thought about that as well. Isn't there like a thing of there being like a mimic who poses as the Christian God? I don't know. Maybe that's why I see Jesus and the Christian God as two separate entities, because when I think about them in my mind, they have different energies to them. But I never. Hyper Orthodox country, yes. I. Good luck there, Carla. You can do it. I believe in you. Your Lord believes in you too. You're safe now from the. Well, mostly. But yeah. I don't know what I think about that. Isn't Italia also. Oh my god, Italia. My Croatian is. My. Not the hyper orthodoxy in my speech. Isn't Italy also very Christian? Shut up, Gea. Silence. We say it Italia in Croatian. And my Croatian was fighting for its life over there for a second. Isn't Italy also like very, very Christian? Well, yeah, you have the Pope there and stuff. Fratelli d'Italia. Oh my God, I still think about that. Why are Christians so, most of them, some of them, so loud? Silence. Silence. Go into your institutions that you have everywhere and pray there. You don't need to be yelling on the street. You don't need to be yelling on the main square in the main part of the city. I think enough people have heard you over the years, okay? Silence. Peace and quiet. Yes, yes. I've, Charles, I've heard about that. I think it's like a theory that exists. I haven't looked into it, but I know about it. And it would actually make sense. I don't know. I think Christianity is way more complicated than people make it out to be. I just haven't gotten into it that much because I honestly don't care to. I'm good in my Chemeticism, okay? I'm good. I am prospering in life with my Lord. I don't need to. But I am very interested in how. I don't like what it is, but I am very interested in why it is how it is, like what happened. And like a malevolent entity posing as the Christian God would actually explain a lot of things. This is, I suppose, why I would see Jesus, like Yeshua, and the Christian God as two separate entities. I don't know. Something to look into. Oh my God, speaking of people yelling on the streets. Silence. Holy water hose upon ye. Very Christian. In Romania and it's Italia as well, yeah. See, why don't we have like an Egyptian temple here? Okay, we were given a mummy from Egypt. You may as well make a temple then to put the mummy into, not a little corner in a museum. Why is my temple in a museum and you have a church on every road? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Protest. I learned this in dreams and visions. Source? It came to me in a dream. Same, Charles. I know how it is. But there is actually a theory about it. I think the source actually exists past the dreams and visions of yours. Ah. Yeah. I do enjoy the architecture and the art that came from it, but that's basically, and some of the teachings, but people don't even know what they're following most of the time. See, instead of making more places where people can live, you make more churches to oppress the people who are not like you. That's very nice of you. I'm certain that Jesus will be very pleased about that. Did you hear that the rapture was supposed to happen like last month? Wow. That sure came about, and no false prophets got the spotlight there. Amazing. Surely felt raptured there. You would explode. I need to. I love the drawing you made so much. Listen, I would go to that temple every day just to explode in it. And then I would reanimate myself just to explode again. I would do it from the bottom of my heart with all of the love that I have. I would explode in a contained manner. I would I would do it. But the new churches that they're building actually look bad. They look bad. They look modern, and then don't look like, they look like military constructions. They don't even look like churches anymore. We have a couple of like new modern churches, and they just look bad from the inside and from the outside. I feel like I'm entering like a military base, not a church. Ow. Ouch. My leg. Bad. I don't like them. Bring back Gothic architecture. Not minimalist modern churches. Bad. Bring back Gothic architecture and big stained glass windows. Not whatever you're doing here. Awful. And the new ones looks, yes, we have the same. So it's in Italy as well. At least if you're going to terrorize everyone around you, at least like look nice. At least. Give us something, damn. If you won't give me my temple, give us something. If you already won't like let people be like they are, this is why I unapologetically walk around in like the most Christian part of the city with an ankh on my forehead, looking like a Kemetic priest. I want all of the nuns to fear me. I come in peace, but I need to present as threatening because your religion does not seem to come in peace. We're actually very chill, my lord and I, most of the time. Oh. But only if you slay, yes. Don't slay, no more slaying. Only if you look good. No more slaying, enough slaying. Slay in lingo, don't slay for real. Oh my god. Yes. What is vade retro? Did I just say something bad? Not fascism. What is this conversation? Why? Everybody is just spitting on bad things. Yes. Oh my god, I have a drawing that I want to make. And I think everybody will like the drawing, but my lord has something to say about everyone is slaying in the chat. Be gone, but with flavor. Ah. Okay, I know another very good word. Vade retro. Fascist core. Be gone. Monolith. Have like the have you seen the one that I have? Have a sun worship monolith. If you already have to have like 1,500 churches, have one sun worship monolith. All I am I am once again asking for a sun worship monolith. Yes. Oh, everyone is slaying. Yes. Modern slang makes absolutely no sense. Leave me with my Victorian English. Why are all I want for Christmas is a sun worship monolith. I have a small one on the part for Ra. I am at 37. My phone is holding up very well. Oh, my legs are not. Hold on. I've been sitting. Oh my god, it's already like 1 p.m. and 15 minutes. Hold on, stretching. Stretch if you haven't. I've been sitting for a long time. My boy is sleeping without a care in the world, and he's kind of drooping over the chair. I hope he won't fall. I may have to push him up. 10 meters minimum. Have you seen how large they are in Egypt? Huge. Huge. I think my lord is influencing Maud somewhat. It's being tested. She's testing whether it would be a good fishing net. And if the cord keeps snapping, it means not strong enough to be a fishing net, so you cannot make a dream catcher out of this. Not good enough. It's the wrong one. Maud also, apparently. It was the wrong one. Yes, he is a meal croissant. Oh, meal Kia? Sermons do pass very quickly. In some minutes I have to go. Oh, yes. Do eat. I hope the tortellini are not made out of forbidden desert sand. But yes, please do eat, rest, and stay blessed. This is my new thing. Please enjoy your food, and thank you for being around and spreading your propaganda. Enjoy, and see you around. Oh my god, I may actually... let's be... Stay blessed. You are all already blessed. Also, get that statue. Get it. Do it. Don't go into debt, but do it when you can. Do it. That can wait, your Lord cannot. Don't listen to me, I'm joking. 50%. Fitty. Almost done with all of the feathers. Oh my lord. Oh. Ra, I love you with every atom of my entire being, but oh my lord, your feathers. I'm having bishop flashbacks with all of their feathers as well. Feathered entities look absolutely gorgeous, but drawing them is like, I really have to dedicate myself to it, and I will. But I am just a small guy who is very tired, and the feathers take a lot out of me, you know. But everything for you. Yes, still going. Oh. Greetings, Nico. Greetings back to him. Them. Him? You missed us rambling about Christianity. Yeah, you did not miss. Also, I know who you are now. I don't know your name, but I know you from Tal. I am a small guy. I am a very flavorful. I am a very powerful father of the church, but I am also a small guy. This is the peasant boy Aiden and Mala in me also. I have a lot of selves, and they are all coexisting. And this is why I have problems with existing. Too many selves in me. But also just enough. Small. Small bunny. All of the blessings to Nico. I hope he can sleep better he's been able to sleep a little better. Also you as well, Joran. I hope sleep has not been... I will ask Kia to sprinkle some of her Lord's sleeping sand on both of you so you can sleep better. Every self also has a small, yes, a small version. Trying to imagine a chibi reversed, and my brain is not allowing me to do that. I have a lot of cells and they're all coexisting. I mean, that's how you could explain existence of just about anything. So I am technically correct. Source, Father Kruer. Come to my church. But if you're a Christian who is going to start yelling, you're going to be blasted with the holy water blast. So don't come to more churches if you're a Christian and you're going to start yelling. But otherwise, come to my church. We have chestnuts and corn and cats and many deities. You're welcome. Oh, okay, I think I'm going to be going, and I'm going to finish the bottom half of them a little later. I've been on for a very long time now, and I've kind of been sitting the entire time. But hey, I managed to shade all of the wings, and how long did it take me? Just 3 hours, I think. All of the feathers, I mean. Also, my my ability to speak is kind of declining. All of my cells are not coexisting anymore. I have a couple of brain cells left. And it's only 1 p.m. Okay. Look at the glory. Advertisement. Come to my church, you may get blasted or you may not. Little Mio, you're going to... Okay. Okay, I'm going to scoop him up in a second. Okay. Churchgoers, I need to edit this stream into actually what it is. Oh, little Mio, you're going to fall. Little Mio, no. Okay, now you're good. He is literally melting off of the chair. I had to move him up, okay. The brain cells, yes. The hard cells also, I've been told. Oh, no brain death yet. Never give up. Never give up. Never. Ever. Okay, I am scooping the melted baby, and he is now scooped. Let me... Churchgoers, I'm going to be going. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for talking to me about all sorts of things. Thank you for witnessing me draw the Majesty. I hope you have a blessed day. I'm going to do all of this once my phone charges, I promise. I'm going to leave you with... Oh. Bebe. He has just woken up now when he almost melted off of the chair. There he is. Visit my church, I have many cats, and they are very warm. And also, last close-up of the Majesty before I finish them. Thank you for coming, and thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you. Remember to eat, drink, rest, and stay blessed.